Hi, my name is Cassandra. I'm from Kids Pick Flicks.
Hey.
And in the beginning of the movie, not everyone knows or can see that Triss is divergent. So I was wondering, for you personally, what is something that people don't see or know about you?
I feel like we should ask those four people back there who know me really well. What is something that um oh man. Uh I feel like I'm kind of an obvious person. I don't really have I like to keep, some things in my life sacred, like keep the sacred sacred, but apart from that part of my life, I'm a very open person. So I feel like what you sort of see right now is kind of who I am always. Maybe I guess that's different. That's diverging.
Hi.
Hey,
So the producer said you actually climbed the Ferris wheel. No
we
stunt
did.
people involved. Are you a fearless person? And was there any accidents on the set since you get beat up a lot?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely did get some black and blue bruises and have a few scars on our bodies still. But Theo always says he's like, if you do stunts or if you do a big action movie and you don't walk away a little banged up, then you're doing something wrong. Um, so there's that, and yeah, the Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel was super fun. I mean, we got to climb the Navy Pier Ferris wheel. I don't think anyone's probably ever done that before. And we got to climb it during the full moon last year, and it was also a super moon. I don't know if anyone's into astrology, but that was really exciting for me. And so we got to watch the moon sort of cascade across the sky as we were climbing up and down this Ferris wheel. Oh, it was gorgeous. It was so beautiful. No, I am afraid of heights, but it's like that sort of fear. I love adrenaline, and so like that adrenaline, got me excited to keep going. And also, we were hooked up. We literally could have fallen off the side of it and been fine. Um, but yeah, it was fun. The 20-degree weather, that was the hardest part. I think it was freezing.
Hi, Shailene.
Hey.
Congratulations on this. You really are just so fantastic in the film.
Thank you.
Following up on that, kind of with the stunts, I had quite a few sweaty palm moments. It's very visceral, the action. So, if that didn't scare you? Was there anything that gave you just that kind of rush? Sweaty palms. Here we go. And also, because the story is so much about making choices, finding that place where you're supposed to fit in and really belong and contribute. Uh, how difficult of a decision was it for you that, yes, acting Hollywood is the life I want to pursue, and do you feel like you're making the contributions that you want to make, that you fit in the way that you want to?
Yeah. Just to clarify, I never thought Hollywood is the life I want to do. I thought acting is the life I want to do. And I feel like, yeah, I never, it's not even that. I started acting when I was 5, so I've been doing it for 17 years, which is crazy to think about. Um, but it's always been something that was really fun for me and a really, really fun, it was a passion project in a way, and it still is. And even though it's a career now because it takes up all of my time, really, it's something that I enjoy doing. And the day that fun disappears, if that day ever comes, then I'm not going to do it anymore, because I feel like at the end of the day, as much as entertaining as movies are, when you're a part of them in a way, it's this beautiful art form, and that's what it feels like for me. I'm not a painter, but I can express myself visually in a way that allows me to sort of artistically create. And then the sweaty palm thing, yes, the fight scenes are so intense. Specifically, the one with Theo at the end of the movie. That dude, he boxes in real life, and he's strong and not afraid to be strong. And so, if I forgot to duck at the right time, or if I moved left instead of moving right, he would have decked me and I would have been out cold. And so that was a terrifying fight scene, where my palms were sweaty and my adrenaline was spiked the whole time, because we were moving so quickly, and we learned the fight. I learned the sequence that morning, and we filmed it a few hours later. And so we really had to be on top of our toes, because he's intense, and I wanted it. He makes it look amazing, but also at the same time, you're like, oh wow, we're acting, but this is kind of real right now.
Hey, Shailene, Joel Amos from MovieFanatic.com.
Hey.
My question is, what was it like to work with Miles again after the Spectacular Now? But how was it different? Because this time, he's kind of your antagonist.
Yeah, no, it was so fun. I mean, you guys talked to Miles? Are you gonna talk? Okay, so he's like the funniest person you've ever met, right? And he's so great, and we sort of have an amazing sibling relationship. So when you go to do a new movie, you know, you're surrounded by 300 new people in a new city, and you sort of get thrown into it. And with a movie like this, because it was a studio film, there's more than 300 people involved. And so to have somebody that I knew already sort of be that rock and that have that comfortability factor involved, it was really nice. And also, I've got his back, he's got my back, so that felt good, even though we didn't have to use that, which is lovely. But I knew that there was somebody there who supported me, and I supported him. And then it was fun to sort of have these scenes where we got to go against each other. Specifically, the fight scene was fun because I remember actually sort of feeling hurt when he was like saying things that were rude during the scene, and I was like, dude, like, I'm your sister, you can't say stuff like that to me. And then afterwards, I went up to him and I was like, I hope we're okay, and I hope there's nothing, going on. And he's like, Shay, we're just acting, come off it.